Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our... And here comes the Easton... The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? He threw a punch and just got countered. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Insane action. Jab not finding its target. Nice counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
It's bombs away. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Counter punch. He missed with that jab. Just misses with that jab. The perfect counter lands. Let's go with that right uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got... On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just misses with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. That jab was blocked. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. The exchange, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Right hook catching air. Punch, counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Can't find a home with that jab. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Catch it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter punch caught him clean. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Can't score with that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That uppercut just missed. Nice punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on to the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Counter shot lands. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice defense with that jab. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant. Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Another scoring shot there. Nice counter punch. It's all offense all the time. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, it's no secret. And there's the bell for round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway.
Are you okay?
Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. You'd like to see more jabs. The charts action from both of these fighters. That one will count. That counter punch caught him clean. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Holmes just got dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh, and Patterson's dazed. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.